Let's talk about the time I got canceled on BuzzFeed. One of the hardest times in my life, hundreds of thousands of dislikes, death threats, mean comments. It was really tough for me. And it was all because I made a pizza video, more specifically a Chuck E. Cheese pizza video, defending Chuck E. Cheese against Shane Dawson. Welcome back to another episode of Behind BuzzFeed. I made a video that was anti Shane Dawson, and I was defending Chuck E. Cheese. I didn't like Shane Dawson before it was cool. I was like the hipster of hating Shane Dawson. I always had a weird feeling about him, and I liked his series, like the docu-style stuff he was doing. I thought it was super cool. But then he released that whole conspiracy theory about Chuck E. Cheese where he accused them of like reusing pizza, taking it back, putting it in a microwave, putting cheese over it to like glue back pieces, and that's why Chuck E. Cheese pizza looks so crazy and it's all misaligned and stuff. And I just felt like it was such a half-ass video. Like he was just coming up with random ways to prove that the Chuck E. Cheese, like he didn't actually prove that the Chuck E. Cheese pizza was being reused, but because he had such a big fandom, Chuck E. Cheese got like destroyed. People were like, that's it, we're not eating at Chuck E. Cheese. Nobody was going there. They were super, like, I felt bad. I don't know why. I just felt so bad for Chuck E. Cheese when I saw that. And I know they're a giant corporation, and I never even really went to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't give a shit about Chuck E. Cheese, but for some reason I just felt bad that they were getting canceled by a YouTuber. And like, I felt like it was a pretty serious thing. So we had a BuzzFeed morning brainstorm, and I was like, look, I just saw this thing. Let's within 24 hours, I was on the trending team, so I had to make trending videos. I was like, in the next 24 hours, I'm gonna do a response to the Shane Dawson video, and I'm gonna figure out if it's true that the pizza's being reused or not by going to Chuck E. Cheese and actually seeing how they make the pizza. So I had 24 hours to make this video. And that's why it's not great. It's not a good video. I don't prove my case well, and because of that, I have 62,000 dislikes and 57,000 likes. So I have more dislikes on this video than likes. And forever, like for the next like 6 videos that I released on BuzzFeed, all of them were like, this is the Chuck E. Cheese pizza boy. This guy likes Chuck E. Cheese pizza. He's anti Shane Dawson. We don't want this guy. Fire him off BuzzFeed. So it was a tough time, but let's just watch this video. I'm gonna roast it. Let's see what I did wrong, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I made this video that basically got me canceled. And then afterwards, maybe we'll read some comments and we'll revisit the hate that I got in those dark memories. Okay guys, this video is not sponsored by Chuck E. Cheese. I'm making this video purely because I want to get to the bottom of this Shane Dawson Chuck E. Cheese pizza conspiracy theory. Okay, this is already off to a terrible start. First of all, how many times can I use that freaking fizzle effect? It's like about to give me a seizure. You know what, let's make this video fun. I'm really tired, it's late at night. I use that sizzle effect a lot throughout this video, so why not every time I use that effect, I'm gonna have to take a shot of vodka. Okay, my Russian dad would be proud, and we'll see what happens with this commentary video. All right, so I counted 3 sizzles, so let's take 3 shots real quick and then get to watching this disaster of a journalistic piece that I made. So Shane Dawson recently released a conspiracy video that has over 17 million views in 2 days. In that video, he investigates a theory about Chuck E. Cheese, and he sort of concludes that they're taking leftover pizza and making new pies out of it. The only problem is that he never actually confirms it. It doesn't make business sense to me, first of all. I don't know why a business would take leftover pizza when they can just make another one for a low cost. That statement actually works against my argument. I'm literally saying, why would it make business sense for them to save money? And the reason my questions are so stupid and what I'm saying makes no sense is because I didn't have any time to like do actual research or write a smart script or anything, because I had 24 hours. For the trending team, you had like 24-hour turnaround, which meant that I would come up with the idea, I would pitch it, then I would go and shoot it, organize everything. I had to get Chuck E. Cheese to agree to let me come. I had to get them to sign contracts and all this stuff. I had to plan everything out. I had to shoot it. Then I had to come back. I had to edit it. I had to send it out, get notes on it. Then I had to re-edit it, make a thumbnail, and then upload it. And all that in 24 hours. So I don't even have time to think about what I'm saying. Also, I've been reading online, a lot of ex-employees have been denying these accusations. Why would somebody who worked at Chuck E. Cheese 10 years ago want to lie about this? That makes sense. Why would somebody that worked there 10 years ago not just be like, yeah, they reused that pizza, and then make like $10 million for leaking that story? You know, that would be business sense right there. Also, I used to love Chuck E. Cheese as a kid, so I don't want to believe this just yet. I want actual proof. Dude, I don't know why I'm talking Chuck E. Cheese up so much. I did not like Chuck E. Cheese as a kid. I went one time when I visited America. I grew up in Russia, and then I came to America in the summer, and I went to Chuck E. Cheese with some kids, and it was a terrible experience. I saw a kid throw up into their mom's hands. That place was terrible. And no matter how many tickets you won, I worked so hard, spent hours there winning tickets, and then all I would get was that little thing that you would like invert, put it on the floor, and then it would like jump up. Okay, we're at the Chuck E. Cheese.
Micah, who you'll be meeting with, he's not here yet, but you can just come in and make yourself at home.
Cool, thanks so much.
Come in.
Awesome. Dude, I couldn't have picked any more intense music to enter into Chuck E. Cheese, dude. It's like, come on in, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out, what have you guys been doing with your pizza? I'm here to get to the bottom of this freaking scandal. Save the world, okay? This is like the dossier. I'm about to prove that Trump colluded with Russia. I got a whole Chuck E. Cheese to myself. All right, so this is where I make the mistake. Chuck E. Cheese got in my head, all right? They saw that I was not a real journalist and I didn't know what I was doing. And they said, hey, the guy's running like 10 minutes late, but while we wait to do the interview, do you want to just like play some of the arcade stuff for free? And I was like, are you kidding? Yeah, that would make a dope montage of my video. And then I just basically made a commercial for Chuck E. Cheese. The rest of this video is just a commercial for Chuck E. Cheese. I don't come in attacking them. I don't ask for hard evidence. I'm just like, yeah, it sounds good. Okay, got a little distracted. I'm out of breath, but Mike is here, so let's go do this interview. Let's get to the bottom of this, figure out exactly how the pizza's made. Have you... Damn it. Jesus. Okay. Oh God. This guy, Micah, super nice guy. I mean, he was the nicest guy ever, but he looks like someone that works at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know why, but he looks like he just like doesn't leave Chuck E. Cheese. He sleeps there and he's a part of the Chuck E. Cheese universe. Have you seen the Shane Dawson video?
I'm really proud of our pizza.
But you've seen it?
I have.
How has it kind of affected you guys? Is there some sort of effect or it's just like a joke?
Our pizzas aren't cookie cutter pizzas.
Yeah.
They're not frozen pizzas. We don't peel plastic off of our pizzas and throw them in an oven. So they're not gonna be perfect.
Yeah. He just blatantly doesn't answer my question. He had some sort of pre-memorized thing that he had to say and he was like, the pizza's great. Let me tell you how we make our pizza. The question I was asking was like, did the Shane Dawson video actually have an effect on Chuck E. Cheese? Journalism is hard. You have to like push on people to answer because they have like, they're trying to say whatever they're trying to say. So I guess what you're saying is that the conspiracy theory is false. It's just a theory.
Absolutely false.
Okay, so...
unequivocally false. There is no way.
Dude, I love Micah. He's just so passionate about Chuck E. Cheese pizza. I've never met anyone that's that passionate about anything, let alone a pizza at a kid's arcade. It's like, it's not. Oh my God, it is a completely fake, avequivocally, I don't even know what that word is, avequivocally false, okay? Our pizza is fresh. All right, so the next 4 minutes of the video are just an incredible commercial for Chuck E. Cheese. I'm just filming how they make their pizza and it looks, it looks great. And they're just talking about the type of ingredients they use and how the processes work and how expensive all the equipment is. But he brushes over some sort of things that kind of answer it, like there are no microwaves. And I checked in the kitchen, although I didn't show that in the video, I don't know why. They have no microwaves, and that like oven that they use, it can't go through it twice because it'll burn everything. So they basically cannot reheat the pizza. And then he talks about the sliding process where because they don't cut the pizza in the box, they first cut it really quickly with this type of like weird roller that isn't very accurate, and then they slide it in and into the box and it's still hot, it kind of shifts. But the problem is that the video, it still looks perfectly fine. It doesn't look like the crazy pizza that Shane Dawson got. And I kept asking him, I was like, can you make another pizza but like make it look shitty? And he's like, of course. And then he just made a pizza that still looked good. Recently, Food Theory did a whole piece on why the Chuck E. Cheese pizza looks the way it is. And they proved that it's not being reused and it is that sliding that's kind of shifting it out. They basically say the same thing that this guy says, but better and with proof.
But when I'm in the heat of the moment and I've got 50 pizzas coming out of that oven and I'm cutting through using that rocker knife from the front to the back, sometimes those pizzas are gonna be a little uneven.
I love how he says sometimes the pizzas are gonna be a little bit uneven. Micah, some of these images, it's not a little bit uneven. That's a freaking diarrhea. That's a failed geometry test right there.
So our cheese is 100% mozzarella cheese. So there's no starches, there's no binders, there's no any kind of other chemicals. It is literally milk. That's it. It's just cheese.
All right, Micah, we get it. Chill out. Dude, the guy talked for like 30 minutes. It was rehearsed. It was like a monologue. He was like performing Shakespeare. I was like, how much can you talk about freaking pizza? He was like so passionate. He was looking me right in the soul. He was like, I'm telling you, I make the pizza fresh and I would never do anything to hurt the pizza. We slice it, we cut it, we chop it, put it through the oven. I hand make it. I wash my hands. I put throw the cheese, the mozzarella, fresh cheese. It's only milk. That's how cheese is made. And then we throw the cheese. We get the pepperonis on there. Sometimes the pepperonis, they get sliced inside because I'm cutting it, okay? But we make our pizza fresh. Please don't. My Italian parents will kill me if they ever think that I did not make the pizza, okay? So don't question me, Shane Dawson. Fuck you, Shane Dawson. You go fuck yourself, Shane Dawson. I make Italian pizza for the rest of my life at the Chuck E. Cheese. I love a Chuck E. Cheese. Dude gave me anxiety. I didn't know what to do. I just kept like nodding and I couldn't even blink. I just kept nodding and not blinking and staring at him and being like, I get it. Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna question you. So I was scared to like press on him. I thought if I was gonna ask any question that was like, are you sure you've never, are you sure, can you confirm it, that he was just gonna break down and cry. He loves Chuck E. Cheese pizza so much. So I just wanted to make the man happy.
Now I know the entire process. We made the pizza together. Can we taste test it? Because ultimately all that matters is how it tastes.
Darn right.
Cool.
I love our pizza.
It actually was a good pizza. If I was Dave Portnoy, I would give it 7.4. So Dave Portnoy, give it a 6. I mean, it's not a bad pizza. It's a freaking good pizza. All right, so that's the video. Let's see how people reacted to it. Let's see some of the comments. Someone wrote, this video is just as real as Laura Lee's apology video. Damn, I got compared to Laura Lee's apology video. Are you kidding me?
I want to talk to you guys in this video. It's been so hard. So much possible.
Maybe I should make my own apology video for making this video. I'm sorry for not asking the right questions and just accepting the fact that the pizza looked good when it doesn't look good in the pictures and I didn't ask all the right questions. I'm sorry for all the people I offended. I'm not trying to make myself a victim, but I'm a victim. I'm sorry that you don't like the video. I'm sorry that you don't get what's in here and what I meant to do. I'm sorry that you're stupid. There's more recent comments now, which are kind of funny. Shane Dawson loves Chuck E. Cheese because of all the kids there. Jeez. But see, now the history's on my side. Freaking. But at the time, dude, all the Shane fans were just like, you suck. Shane is our guy. We love Shane. This is the worst example of investigative journalism. Dude, I don't know how to do journalism, but what I know now is that is not how you do journalism. You don't do a 30-second montage of you having a great time at the place that you're freaking investigating. You go to like a criminal's house to interview them after they murdered 7 people, and you're like, whoa, give me a tour of the place. How'd you get the blood and stuff on there? Oh, that's from one of the victims? Oh, gotcha. All right, well, I can't find any of the really mean ones. They were there at one point. I guess they kind of got like lost over time. So I don't want to think about that anymore. I'm just gonna drink my problems away. Oh, I'm real Russian. I like you guys. Like a lot. I think you guys are freaking cool. Should I just become a real estate agent? No one's subscribing. Whatever, who cares? I don't care anymore about any of this. You guys have like a good time. Oh god. Oh god. It was just water the whole time. Conspiracy theory, Eric's life is a lie. Everything he puts on social media isn't true. Social media isn't real. Russians aren't actually good at drinking.